What's up, family and friends? Welcome to the Woke Nation, our nation of factual truth, where we feel free to share knowledge and spread the knowledge of factual truth without fear, without favor, and without faint. Where we encourage us to live our lives and live it well through the knowledge of factual truth because it's our lives. And personally, I encourage you to enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. You don't know when you will sleep. Enjoy your life, but you know you must sleep. You know what I mean. Okay. Um, I went shopping because I'm coming to Nigeria next week. So I went shopping on Saturday. Then, I was chatting live video with my woman. Then I tell her that, my eyes is like turning me, having headache, blurry vision. I walk energetic. I don't walk. You don't see me walking slow or that. No, never see me in a dull mood, something like that. That's even when I'm like this. People will say, "What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?" Because they know that I am the type that I socialize, I play, I flirt, I do all that thing, but I still know myself. So then after I finished the shopping, I went home in the night. Then I went to bed. Then when I wake up on Sunday, I wake up maybe around 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., something like that. I was sitting in the toilet there as usual with my phone doing my thing. Boom, the thing came again. I put on glass to see what is the problem, man. The headache, um, fever. Oh, man. But prior to that time, since that week, anytime I go out to go to work, I start feeling like running nose. So I thought it's, maybe normal thing weather changes, but you never get at me like this. So I was suspecting, is it what I ate? Is it this? What is, when you are not feeling well, a lot of thought will be going on for you to see if you can diagnose or find out what is actually happening to you or what led to it. So maybe you can correct yourself. I thought, is it the smoothies? Because I only took smoothie that I usually take every morning, that morning. I didn't eat anything. So that's why when I tell my woman that, he say, oh, go eat also. I went and ate and I felt better after I ate. So but after I shop now, I went home. Then that Sunday morning, I couldn't stand it, man. It was, you see, I did a live broadcast that day because the sun was up and I liked the sun. So it was around afternoon now. Then I went to run under the sun, walk out. I like when I'm walking out, the sun will be hitting me, so the heat will be much. I mean, the sweat, not the heat. The sweat will be much coming out of my body. Then I did the live broadcast, but all the way, even when I was hitting my head like I don't want this headache because whenever I have a headache, it affects my vision. So and that's major thing that happens to me, headache. Right from time I hate headache. Even that's one of the reasons I hate malaria too. High fever, headache, all that. Then wait. So it was Monday. I said, okay, let me take this. And what do they call it? Antibiotic that my doctor wrote for me. So he said, first day you take it two tablets, then the remaining 4 days you take it one. So I took it that Monday. I said, let me go to work. Well, I thought maybe there'll be no problem. I went to work. I started working. I was taking viral signs from the patients, but I feel no. I can't see these letters. I can feel that headache. No. I can't continue. I tell them I can't continue. I went back home. Then the following day, I came. I worked. Then I was off yesterday. Then I'm going to work today. So I'm getting better. And one of our brothers from Ghana was telling me about his health condition. I was sick that time, but he wouldn't know that, But when he was sharing me about his experience, man, I shake my head. I say, our people are suffering, especially all of us who were born in poverty. Our parents didn't have what it takes to take us to necessary medical checkup and all that. And sometimes we run out of the house in the street. We can't tell a lot of things that we cover up. We didn't share with our parents. You know, we thought those things will never come back again later in life. Later in life, it come biting us. That's why you see majority of us in churches, in prayer houses, praying, thinking it's a spiritual thing. It's not. Most of the pains we are having when we're getting older, apart from the natural pain, is all that jumping we jump when we are young. And that's why I'm upset at parents, because the real thing they're supposed to teach their children, they're not, that they're busy teaching them about heaven, God, spiritual life. Yeah, be normal, be nice, don't steal, don't kill. That's nonsense they're teaching us. But the real thing they did, like pain, sex, they didn't teach us about that. And many of you say, don't blame them, they didn't know. They're supposed to. Especially before you plan to have children. That's why Africans weren't having children anyhow the way you are doing today. You have to be a grown man and a grown woman before you start saying you're having children. Because your children don't supposed to be sent to school to learn anything. No, you teach your children. When they grow up, they can decide whether to go to school or not. Sending your little children to school create a lot of trauma to them. You know what those children went through in schools. You know what they suffered, other children bullying them and all that. Some of them come and pretended like all is well, or they keep it to themselves. Some of them reported and cry. But that's it, but it's already in them. Your children are supposed to live with you. Children learn or grow by learning. Example, they learn by examples. You don't need to force your children, even teach your children anything. They learn from your life. That's why our people, even though they go to work with their children, unless they are traveling, that's when but if they're going anywhere, they are working, because they want their children to know what they're doing. Today, we don't do that anymore. We send our children to school, we go to farm, or we go to our own businesses. Our children didn't follow us to there. They went to school, they teach them another thing, they come back home, we bombard them with our own silly beliefs and all that. Then they are confused. That's why you see majority of them, I don't believe in God, I believe in God. Oh, maybe, should I believe or not? They are confused from birth. Immediately they were born, they were dedicated to some gods, taken to school. Think that most children were crying on the first day they sent them to school, because no child want to leave their parents. No child want to be without their parents anywhere. Children are supposed to be with their parents everywhere. You parents that say you're sending your children to school, you're supposed to go to that school with your children. Because your children don't know better, you do. So when the teacher is teaching them what doesn't make sense, you're supposed to intervene. But they already tell you, the teacher knows better than you. Then you send your children, they're teaching them what they want them to know, not what they're supposed to know, not about themselves. That's why we are confused today as a people. I'm talking about us Africans. We are confused in religion, in spirituality and all that. And when it comes to life, we have no idea of what life is. We spiritualize it. We talk this one, we talk this one, with this one, we talk. Well, life is very simple. It's nature. It's nature. There's no purpose to it. There's no purpose for it. There's no purpose with it. It's just life. You can plan all you want. You can do all you want. You can sleep now. That's it. That's it. So understand that life is yours to live and enjoy. Don't let anyone frustrate your life. Don't let anyone make you live miserable life. They want you to blame them, actually. When you are blaming them, they like it, because it's showing you are stupid. But if you leave them, focus on yourself, live your own life, enjoy your own life. Oh, they will be the one complaining. They will be the one crying, not you. And it's better they be on that side and you on your side, than you be on their side and you are not on your side. So but you see, I'm not feeling that well like that, but you still see me, I'm talking, doing my thing. The glass is helping me too, I'm still taking my distance with the pen peel. I'm okay. I worked yesterday, 2 days ago, so I will work today again. If I can't, I tell them I can't. Last thing I will do is to walk when I'm sick. I will not do that. I will not pretend all is well. I'm no longer a Christian. I'm no longer a believer. Because they tell us to lie. Let the sick say, I am strong. It's a lie. Let the sick take medicine. Let the sick do something. Let the sick know what is the problem and do what he's supposed to do. There's nothing spiritual about it. You don't need any God for it. Okay? So, I want to share this because this is one of the things that I've seen many of our people that say they are weakened or they're no longer religious or they don't believe in God, but they're still carrying this garbage, this burden, this load around that is killing them. This thing is deluding them. This thing is making them being too emotional and don't care about being factual about the written. They focus on things that doesn't matter, things that cannot change their situation for better, things that cannot add anything to their life, things they cannot change, and they are killing themselves over it. Why? Because of childhood indoctrination and brainwashing. I'm telling you, that's why when you begin to gain the knowledge of factual truth, you see those things will be easier for you to drop them and begin to live your life where no longer maybe being bothered like every other person. Because we're in this evil system. And once you understand the system, you will not do anything to support the system. You will do everything to bring it down. Because until that system is brought down and replaced as we're supposed to, our suffering will continue suffering. Okay, so I want to share this to help us drop all these burdens, unnecessary burdens that we are carrying. We are individually, we are like a staff driven into the ground. You know, it is meant to stand by itself, but people begin to put things on it. This one bring pot, this one bring kettle, this one bring clothes, this one bring pants. Whatever they bring, that's in form of problems, small and big problems. They are putting it. That staff was fast and it was strong, but that load will weigh it down. It will fall. That's how our life. You know how many people that have died because of carrying family burden. But the one you started, I will always blame you for that one because whatever bill you created, whatever thing you started, you can end it. There is nothing that is above you in this life. There's nothing you say, think, or do that is above you. They don't want you to know yourself. They want you to believe yourself or believe in yourself. You're supposed to know yourself. And when you know yourself, that's the beginning of your freedom. If you don't know yourself, you can claim to be free all you want. You are not. Even if you are in jail, but you know yourself, yeah, you are locked up in that system, but you're free. You are not like the rest of them. You may die like them, you may suffer like them, but not feel about those things the same way they feel, because so only that feeling kills them. It torments them, but it doesn't happen to you. So understand and know yourself. No matter where you are, you will still enjoy your life. It will be like, when you go to prison, many of you that haven't been locked up, like in a prison cell or police cell, but especially in a prison cell because they don't shower or take a bath in a police cell. That's why it stinks like that. But in the prison cell, where you have to bathe, right? Do you know that, like in Onitsha prison, I've been there, you bathe your own body with 1 cup of water. The 1 cup of water you drink today, do you know you can use it to clean your whole body? Those of you that complain, I don't complain because I already have that experience in prison. Many of you don't know things. It's just like military men. If they tell you a lot of things you don't know, you will be like, because they were trained, they were actually tested on that and they saw it. It's not maybe they're telling you their imaginary experience, like the testimonies they're giving in the church out of their visions and revelations. Okay, so You see, this life is not what is written. It's not what is taught. You have your own life to live. Remember the example I gave you of that staff driven to the earth, stand gagaraga, it had strong foundation, but a lot of load caused it to fall. That's what is happening to a lot of, especially our women. Our women that lost, they're using their language. They always say they lost their child. Oh man. Anyway, I will still come to that, but let's go ahead. Let me share this with us. You know, unnecessary burdens. So these people have this mentality of, since I lost my loved one, since I lost him, since I lost her, since I lost them, since I lost it, oh, it hurts a lot. Oh, my heart is broken. Oh, how can I live without him or her? That thing is nonsense. Think about yourself. But it is something that they have driven into us through religious or spiritual or societal nonsense. And we thought it's right. Look at the eulogies they give at burial and understand that it's the same thing, they are just spreading it. The same thing they are saying. The same thing, which is useless. The eulogies they give at the burials is useless. All those things are just useless. Some people will call it maybe for formality's sake, and it's useless. Wasting all of time. It's like engaging in prayer. It's useless. Since you lost your loved one, why can't you live your life? Why have you decided not to accept reality and live your life, move on? It's like you are carrying load. One fell, it's a load. Leave it and continue, especially when it's affecting your movement. But some of you be like, no, I don't want to leave it. And leave me, don't tell me. Keep it to yourself. If you don't want people to correct you, if you don't want people to comment on what you did, then keep it to yourself. I mean wise people. I don't mean people that come maybe sympathizing and talking bullshit. No. I want people that want you to be better. People that want you to be yourself. Listen, it's you that is having that pain. And somebody is telling you, listen, you can outgrow this pain. You can outlive this pain. You can let this pain go. You can become, that person is already there, not with you here again. So why are you worried there? The person is there, you are here. Live your life here. Oh, since my father died, I lost you 10 years ago. I lost you 1 year ago. Those things are not, and many of you like such things. You see it as compliment. You see it as something that keep you energized, or something that is encouraging to you, because you are ignorant of yourself and you're ignorant of life. That person you say you lost is a lie. You cannot lose any person in this life. You cannot. You cannot lose, and there's nothing you can lose in this earth. Everything in this earth is forever. You cannot lose it. It goes to come. It goes to come. That's what is the circle of life. Having birth and sleep. Or you call it sleep and wake up. When you sleep, people say you are dead. Then when you wake up, people say you are born. Oh, that's when you are born. No, you can be born. You have been born. You know how many times you've been born. Nobody can say, yeah, it's 10 times or 1 time. Some people will tell you, when you're born to 10 times, then that will be the final one. You cannot be born again. That's make believe. Focus on life. Know yourself and know your path. If you walk in your path, nobody can defeat you there. Nobody can compete with you there. Nobody can mess you up there, because it is your path. And people with similar path will walk with you. They will not pull you down. They will not be against you. Even if they criticize you, it is friendly. You see them saying, it is so hot to me. It's so hot. Oh, yeah, it hurt me a lot. Oh, how can I remember in those days growing up. Do you know in those days when somebody dies, let's say a grandpa died in the village, you dare not say it to his daughter, living with her husband in the city. Because they say in those days, when you tell our women that they will go and maybe commit suicide or jump into oncoming vehicle or jump into river or that. Say why? It's things people do out of ignorance. Today, most people don't do that anymore. Somebody, their father died, they just call their father, oh, father, okay. They're already planning how to bury, how to have befitting burial, how much somebody will bring. You see, they don't, before, people don't think those things. Will somebody die? But today, when somebody dies, they begin to think how much they will make out of that burial, how much everybody will contribute for burial, which I will never do. Me contribute money for burial. I will not. If you come to borrow from me, if I know actually will pay me back, then I will give to you. But if not, no. But me, you tell me contribute money to bury. I'm not doing that. Because it's a waste of money. All the money you are spending to bury somebody is a waste of money. You were not supposed to spend any amount of money to bury anybody. The only thing you can do for somebody that you say is dead is bury the person. You don't need a box to bury. You don't need anything to bury. Just open the earth. Okay, the things you put in that body in, will they be there? No. You know that, but you still practice it. And some of you call it your culture or your tradition. Or that's the way of life. But think now. You see how life is changing. Your grandparents maybe did not have phone during their time. But today you have what is called even smartphone, not just phone. Or your parents or your grandparents have that green phone. But today you have smartphone. You did video call, video chat. You did all that. Yet, but when it comes to culture, tradition, or certain laws and rules that Asian people made that is no longer vulnerable today, that is no longer needed today, you don't want to let go. In the name of it is our culture, it is our tradition, it is thing of my people. And when you see those things are foolishness, and yet they are doing it, it's culture. Somebody that went all over the world will still go to his village. It's our culture. It's our culture. It's our culture. It's our culture. And they want to compare themselves to America, to China. Why you always talk about your culture and tradition, but not science? Where is your science? Where is your science and technology? You always talk about your culture and tradition. How about your culture and tradition supposed to be where you display your science and technology? That's what it's supposed to be. Not where you display your foolishness. Not where you display your backwardness. Wake up. So, my people, some of you that know me, you know when I speak, I don't mean to hurt you. I actually mean to wake you up so that you think for yourself and free yourself and don't let anyone push you around anymore. But I cannot force you to be yourself. I can only be myself. I cannot be you. You cannot be me. Okay. So you see, some people say, oh, because you lost your child. Remember, when I use loss, I'm using their term, their language, not me. I cannot lose anybody. So if my daughter sleep today, that's it. She sleep. I will celebrate it and she sleep. But how do I celebrate it? Bury her. But she's an adult. If she say no, when she died, bury me like this, do that. Okay, I will not do that. Unless she gave me the money to do that. And I will not even do that. You give me money to bury the dead, I will eat the money. I have done it. Not that maybe I have done it before. But I didn't do it full because I caught like they asked me to buy coffin for 30,000. 30,000 in those days. I go and buy 10,000 a big. Nobody know the difference. And it's going to the earth. Even when I was a Christian, I never like how they do burial. Muslims do even better than Christians when it comes to burial. Yet these Christians believe they are going to heaven. But see how they do it. Put the person in the box. They believe naked you was returned. Yeah, they bury you with clothes, bury you with a box, or even use golden coffin. But they believe in their book, Naked you came, naked you will return. No, you are not going naked anywhere. And it's evil for you to be walking naked. But naked you were born, naked you will. Oh man. So they say, especially woman, there's this lady. I know she always listen to me and watch all this. And I comment every time she posts about her son. But I feel that majority of them in America are like that. Those single mothers like that. So I don't blame them because that's why sometimes even when you try to correct their son when he was alive, they will think maybe you want to control because they are actually doing that because they feel like I want to defend my son. So I lost my son, my child. Okay, whether it's a son or daughter. You say you lost it, so why you worry? Say you lost it already. So if you already lost it and you know you cannot find it again, why are you worried about it? Why are you burdening yourself with it? Hmm? Why? So, do you know such feeling shows your fear or your faith or your hope has been dashed? But that's heavy burden. Fear is heavy. Faith is heavy. Hope is heavy. Love is heavy. Humility is heavy. Drop them. You don't need any of those. You don't need fear. You don't need faith. You don't need hope. You don't need love. You don't need humility. You don't need it. They are part of laws that will make you fall. Someone say, I lost my mother. I lost my father. I lost my parents. I lost my friend. Oh, my bestie. I lost my job. Oh, my career is gone. I lost my money. My source of income has gone. But remember, you started that one. So you can start again. And this is something I want you to consider. Two things I want you to consider. What is your belief? Because that is one of the things many people don't care to know, and that thing is secretly killing them. Belief. Belief is lack of knowledge. You believe something that doesn't exist. You know what exists. So what is your belief? Especially you. This is how I put under this, what is your belief? Spirituality and religion. Spirituality people believe in reincarnation. Now, how can you believe in reincarnation and you are saying you lost somebody? How could you do yourself that harm after claiming that that person will be reincarnated, will come again? Yet you are crying, you're saying you lost the person. Think now, I just want you to think, because spirituality confuses our people, and when you try to tell them that it's a belief system, they say no, it's not. There's a brother now, currently, I'm chatting with him on that, because he believes in spirituality, but not in religion. But it's the same thing, both of them are belief system. Both of them. I say in spirituality and religion, they subjugated women. He said, okay, show me one place where women are subjugated in spirituality. I said, don't you practice marriage there? That is right there. In nature, you don't need to marry anyone. We were not born to marry. We were born to live together, have sex together, do everything together, but not marriage. Marriage is slavery. That's why you have bride price and not groom price, because the man have mastery over the woman in marriage. The man is called the Lord, Master, Lord. Don't you see in the Bible they say that women should be like Sarah, because Sarah called his husband Abraham her Lord. And you see our women doing that. I like this one. I shared that meme today. Somebody put it this way, and I like it. Hear what he said, because some of you will be like, "Oh, mother, you don't last today. That of our grandmother parents lasted. Our mothers were so well in their family." That's evil. Being submissive is evil. He said the reason your grandmother didn't leave your grandfather has less to do with some moral compass or love than you think. That's nothing. All that morality is bullshit. Yeah, morality keep them in there, and the love keep them in that bondage. But that's not the main thing. The main thing is this. Until 1964, an employer could refuse to hire you because you were a woman. Until 1974, refusing to sell a woman a home was legal. We're talking about this is America. Eh? Until 1988, you could refuse to rent a woman with a woman rent to a woman with children. A single mother, no. Yeah. Because it is your fault that marriage you now want. It is your fault. if you can think about what women have suffered in this life and still support marriage, you are evil. Think. Oh, because you are born and you say that's how they have been doing it. But think yourself, put yourself in woman's shoe. That's why you see some men say, oh, I can marry 4 wives. Also, why can't a woman have 4 wives too? Or 4 husbands? Because some people practice. Because you claim Africans who are practicing polygamy. Where? Show me where we practice polygamy. Do you know what is polygamy? What we grew up to see in Africa is called polygyny, not polygamy. And I can show you also example of polygamy in my own town. But it was not practiced like polygyny. Polygyny is one man having multiple women. The monogamy is one man having one woman. And in them, it is the man buying the woman in the name of marriage, bride price. You know, they say that if a woman is married to a man, right, and that man dies, and they don't have children, or maybe the woman is single and want to have children, she can marry another woman, but then she's the one that will decide which man that will sleep to get her pregnant, sleep with her. I don't know. There's one woman they used to call up Nangwin Amanasa Umuchu. I know her, and I heard she did same thing. And there's another woman in my own village, Gogo, along our house that also I think she did the same thing. Nothing wrong with it, but marriage is bondage. They don't need to do those things. Nothing according to culture and tradition. Nothing wrong, but in nature, everything is wrong with it. You have a boy and a girl. Why are they not living with you, having children in your house? Why are you sending the girl away to go and suffer under another man? If you know what women have suffered, I have a woman. I married her when I was a Christian, but even when I wasn't treating her as a wife because I hated how women. Oh, you are living in America. Your wife is in Nigeria. You put surveillance over her. How is she doing? How many people is she sleeping with? Any man? Did she talk with any man? But you are in America, having video chat with other women, sleeping with other women. Your co-workers, you're sleeping with them. But because it's slavery, she's under your control. You pay her bride price. How dare her cheat on you? Because man don't cheat in marriage. It is only the woman that cheat in marriage. That's why they see the woman they say they caught in adultery. How about the man? It cannot happen. It's the woman. Because she has been bought. So if you sleep with another woman, is what a cheat is cheating. Do you know in some villages they make it that if a married woman sleep with another man, she will run mad, or she will die, or maybe some incurable disease will come to her. Do you know it is in some villages in Igbo land or in Africa? It is also in the Bible. Either in Leviticus chapter 5 or 25. That's where you can find it. All those of you that believe in God but you're against abortion, you are stupid. Read it there. If a man suspect that his wife is unfaithful, he said the spirit of jealousy come upon that man. And the man feels jealous. I feel jealous. Somebody has touched my wife. He said he should take the woman to the priest. The priest will bring the dust in the presence of God, mix it in the water, and it will become a bitter nonsense. They call it. It will become a curse that when the woman drink it, If the woman is guilty, her belly will swell up, all her bowels will be rotten. Abortion. And he said, if the woman is not guilty, okay, no problem. Even the man, nothing will happen to her. I mean, to him. Let me tell you, all the things you call your culture and tradition in Africa is from Bible. They copy it from the Bible. It has nothing to do with the real African culture and tradition. There's no place you can see real African culture and tradition today. No, there's no place you can see it in Africa. Until we wake up, then we restore it. It's not here. That's why is it not Christians and Muslims that are playing all those African culture and tradition you see there? All of them. And all of them, they went to school where they teach them about Quran and the Bible. All of them. Including those that say they are ordinary people, they are traditional people, they are native doctors. All of them believe in Quran and the Bible. I'm waiting the day someone will come and tell me anything, about our people. Say, it's against it. I will show you. It's even in the Bible. All of them. Some people that don't know tell you, oh yeah, Bible is African history. No. Bible was written to control Africa. Everything about God, everything about religion, everything about HolyBook is for control, which is evil. It's for control. They limit you with all those nonsense. So, contrary to what people believe, women didn't stay because relationships were better. They stayed because society wasn't designed for their independence. Oh, one of our brothers said to me earlier, he said, teach women how to become wife, not how to become independent. Say that is nonsense. You don't even need to teach women anything. Let them be. They were born to live their life too. You are born to live your own life. Why you always want to teach them? Why you always want to force them? Why you always want to control them? Let them be. You can live without them, they can live without you too. Why forcing yourself on women? Why the way women dress, the way they live their life bothers you when you are not a woman? Huh? And your own is not bothering them because the society has made it impossible for them to live themselves or live their own life. The society, the community has done that. So back to what is your belief? You believe in spirituality, that there's a spiritual world. You go, then after that, you come back again, you be born again. Then why are you saying you lost somebody that died in your family? Why? Why are you mourning the dead? Why are you mourning them? Why? My father died last year. Did you see me mourn like that? No. I didn't go the day they were burying him because I know it's a Christian burial. And if I'm there, I will not allow them to do that because I will assume my position as the firstborn. I will say what will happen. But I say, let me respect, that's his belief. My mother is still alive. She have her own belief too. If she die, no, it's a Christian burial. You will not see me there. I've been telling them that. I've been telling them, when I die, don't bury me with any box. Just don't put any clothes on me when I die. Open ground, throw me there. It doesn't matter whether I went with the head or anyhow. It doesn't matter how I land there. The main thing is, I'm back home. Oh. You that believe in reincarnation, why are you crying that you lost somebody? Oh, Dikala, Okosisiada, oh. Deceiving yourselves. Come on, let us tell. Our ancestors, or in the ancient times, Africans say that death is an illusion, and that is the factual truth. It's an illusion. We don't die. We sleep and wake up. We sleep and wake up. That's what we do. What happens when you die? The same thing that happens when you sleep. What happens? Don't you dream? The same thing happening there. Life goes on. Okay, if your belief is religion, so you believe in resurrection, kind of, especially if you're a Christian that believe in the resurrection of the dead. So why are you crying? Or I don't think if Muslims believe in resurrection of the dead, they believe in still going to hell, heaven or hell. So if that your loved one was a true Muslim and died, why are you crying? When they will go to heaven? So check your belief. And some of you that are awake today, you haven't trust your beliefs like that. You're still holding some of them. But check them. They are still affecting your decisions, your choice, or your movement. They're still affecting it, including me that is talking to you. Some of the bullshit they bombarded me to growing up, I'm still having some of them and I'm dropping them. Anytime I encounter any of them, boom. It is easier for me because I already, fix myself in factual truth. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's not factual, I can let it go. It's like telling me that I cannot survive without this work I'm doing in America. You are joking. You don't know me. You are joking. And that's why I'm working only one job. And they say, hey, what if every time they say, I saw what? Fire what? It's like threatening me with death. And so what? You will still die too. So nobody will live forever. I like the way Pericoma says, you are afraid of dying. Who will die for you? And that's why you easily believe that Jesus died for your sin. So you not die for your sin anymore. Fear of death. Fear of dying. Let me finish this. 41 minutes already. The second thing I want you to consider. Can you use your head? That's, can you use your brain? Can you think for yourself? Bring the picture of that person and consider this thing in questions. Are you always with this person physically before this person die? Don't you have sometimes that person go to school, go to market, relocate to somewhere else, or visit somebody else, spend days or months or years without you seeing? You can live with that person, or even when you sleep, that person sleep, you sleep. You don't communicate no more. Think. I'm just trying to help you so that you can throw away those unnecessary burdens you are carrying in the name of your emotion, your feelings. Oh, you hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm emotional now. You must go to hell, you must burn. Bullshit. You need to wake up. That's what we are doing. But think, are you always with this person? No. So see it the same way. See it, okay, this person went to market. Okay. Anytime he comes, you accept it. But it's a different market. So it's not the one that the time they will come. You don't know the time that person will come back from that market. How many years I've been telling you, when you go to grave, it's going to market. This is not coming to the world that is market. No, it's grave. When you go back, you come back home. Oh no, I made a mistake. It's the other way. Yeah. Our people say, oh, I'm happy. So when you come to this world, you come to market. The way you are buried in the grave, you go home. It's a eternal home. You go home. Nobody stays in the market forever. Have you seen anyone that stays in the market forever? Unless those crazy people wandering around there. But they still have family where they come from. But they are crazy. Please consider this with me. You have not been always be with that person, including your child. Sometimes you leave your child to go somewhere, go to market. Huh? But please, I'm begging you, stop torturing yourself. Right from time, I hate seeing people suffering. I'm telling you, that's why I say how I wish I have power to change things. I'm telling you, I will start with my family, with my village, with my people. It's not just running your mouth. Why don't you want to die with that person? If you really care about that person, okay, then die too. In those days, when they went to bury somebody, they say the woman want to jump into the grave. They said they were prevent. No. Leave him, let him jump in there, cover the thing. All those young ones, all those people, the display of foolishness people do. Oh no, don't you see his mourning? That is his mourning. Bullshit. But you have been living with this person, and you know that one day that person must die or you must die. It's natural thing. Then why are you not talking about it? Why are you not prepared for it? Why are you? Oh, Michael, how do you do this to me? Sorry, you didn't tell me. You promised me we will see tomorrow. You say you will come to my house. Another thing I hear, my phone rang. They say you are no more. Oh, Michael, why did you do this? You knew, even now you listening to me, you know that I will die. You also will die. You know that person around you will die. You know that. We all sleep and wake up. Are you? Oh, no, this one. You can live without their presence. That's another one, because the same way they taught you to feel the presence of God, you are in the presence of God. That's the same nonsense you carried. I'm always having the presence of that your loved ones. You see them in your visions, in your dreams, in your trance. Then you always feel their presence. That's in your imagination. It's not real. It's not real. You can live without their presence, my people. Just as you can walk without any load on your head. Is it possible for you to walk with no load with no load on your head? Is it possible? Yes, you can do that. You are the one that put that load, or people help you put that load on your head. Is it possible for you to leave that load and walk without it? Yes. Please delete those things you have created in your head about your past or your slept loved one. Please, please, let us reason together without being emotional over factual truth. I want us to reason together. Try to mind your own business. Your business is not your child's business. Your child have his or her own business. Each and every one of us have our own form of business. That's where spirituality and religion came and messed us up, because they made us to mind other people's business instead of our own business alone. I may not like the way you are living. Maybe you are gay. I may not like being gay. I may not like seeing it. I may not like seeing you are smoking or you are drinking. But that don't have nothing to do with my business. It's none of my business. Unless that person coming to me, then I will push that person away because it is not my business. I only embrace my business. Please, my people, try to mind your own business. I have two examples I will give to you, and I have tested both of them. They help shape my life. And sometimes when I want to make decision or when something happened to me, those things comes to me and I begin, because I learn from my experience. If you have a prison time, you will understand what I mean by mind your own business. Your child will not be in that prison with you. They will not do that prison time. You know that prison time? You must do your own time. Nobody's coming there. No switching. I don't mean the secret switching they do. You know, sometimes if a son of a rich man commits crime, you know, they will pay. They know what to do, play the game. They switch, they put another person with the same name. They tell you, yeah, that's the person. But it's not. They send their son to abroad. They stay there. Sometimes they do their plastic surgery, change names and all that, come back. So, oh, this person, oh, yeah, but you don't know. It was that criminal. Many of you don't know what is going on in life. You think life is just praise the Lord, hallelujah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Also, like in hospital bed, when you lay in that hospital bed, you are the only one laying there. Mind your own business. Yeah, even if your child visits you or your loved ones visit you, there's time the doctor, the hospital will say, time to go, they have to go. You have to be there alone. Some people will force themselves. No, I want to be with them. I want to be with them. I want to, and they are sleeping there. You sleep on your own. They sleep on their own. But you cannot switch. You cannot have that pain they're having in that bed. You cannot have that experience they're having. It is their own. So mind your own business. You have your own pain too. Too much attachment. You are born to live your own life. Why don't you focus on it and enjoy it? It is your life. Do you know the reason why you have your two legs? If you can think with your brain, then you can walk out of that nonsense, that burden, that that pressure, that bondage, that thing that holds you down. You can break it through. You can do it. See you doing it. So you did not lose that person, okay? You will see that person again. This world is our home. And there's no other place we are going but here. That person is still here and you are here. Mind your own business and enjoy your life. God